everyone, it is the Captain. Welcome back to the channel. A big thank you, of course, to each and every one of you that like and subscribe to these videos, and you share them around the world with all of your buddies, all of your pals, and all of your mates. Big thank you to my mates Uwe and Deb for sending this video through to me, and as the voice of the voiceless, let me tell you what's going on. Police have ran the tags of an SUV and found the registered owner had a suspended license, right, and an active warrant. So they hit the party lights, but Silly Billy's stupid face decides to take him on a small pursuit. But the cops didn't really want to go sightseeing around the town today, so when Dropkick Dennis finally pulls over, the cops are none too pleased with him, like a cat shitting in your shoe type of displeased. And let me tell you, this dollar store Fred Durst decides to make things harder than when I watch homemade lesbian porn. But luckily enough, the cop has had his fuckhead virus vaccine and is immune to his tactics, so let's see how this plays out.
Any last 10-7, have a good day. Jeffrey, sir.
Hey man, do me a favor, roll all your windows down. Roll all your windows down. Hey, roll your windows down. All of them. Hey, I'm Officer Eagle Police Department. Why are you being so evasive, man? I was going to stop you and you're hauling ass everywhere. Roll this one all the way down for me. Yeah, man, you're booking it through these neighborhoods. You see me turn on my lights and you're suddenly zigzagging around all these corners. What's the rush, man?
You saw me pulling up from the store. I was driving perfectly fine.
Okay, once you hit these neighborhoods, you're zigzagging real quick style, man. Do you have your driver's license on you today?
I do not, sir.
Okay, do you have an ID card?
I do not.
Okay. Okay, any weapons in the vehicle?
No, sir.
No? Okay, whose car is this?
My wife.
Your wife? Okay, so the reason I'm stopping you is I'd initially run your license plate. It's saying that the owner of this vehicle has a warrant, and it mentioned that the plates and insurance are suspended. That's why I'm going to stop you. I was going to pull you over way back there, but as you're going through these neighborhoods, you're booking it, man. It's 25 through here. There's no way you were doing 25. Stop making excuses, man.
I'm not making excuses. I'm being honest with you, officer. I don't know what the reason you're stopping me is.
Well, I just told you all the reasons why I was stopping you.
What do you mean I was driving perfectly fine?
If you were going the speed limit, man, you wouldn't have made it more than 2 blocks from the time I turned my lights on. But you're passing through pretty quickly, man.
So this jackrabbit jerker just wants to ask again why he was pulled over, despite the fact that the cops spent the last 2 minutes explaining it to him? That's like putting out a house fire with moonshine and wondering why the fucker didn't go out. Like, that is that level of dumb, right? And he's thrown his wife under the bus as well as the owner of the car. No license, no ID on him. I find this fucking odd when people travel without their identification. Like, I get it if you forget your wallet or purse every now and then, but to do it all the time, that's like bloody tongue kissing a monkey and getting worried why he hasn't texted you the next day kind of wrong.
There's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. I cut you loose. Simple. But I can tell you, man, you weren't going no speed limit. What's your name, bro?
No speed limit.
What is it?
My name?
That's what I asked. What is your name?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions? Turn off the vehicle.
Why should I?
Because you're going to be detained if you refuse to give me your information.
Okay.
Yes. You sure you want to play this game, bro? I will tase you in a half second. Turn the vehicle off right now. Okay, open that door and step out.
You can't call that on report.
Well, he has just pressed the button on the cop's fuck vending machine and found out that it's empty. I don't answer questions. Good, because the cop doesn't fuck about with retards, and you are going to learn today that the Sovcit lifestyle are like tits with no nipples. Fucking pointless. I will taser you in a second. This cop is acting like Jefferson Airplane's new gig in 2024, because he ain't playing. I don't think barnacle-licking Barry was actually expecting to re-evaluate all of his life choices today, but seeing as Officer You're Fucked Mate isn't messing about, he's got no choice but to re-evaluate his life, because we know what happens now. He's about to play Fuck Around and find out. Round 1.
Bro, you're gonna get tased if you do not listen. I'm not playing this stupid game with you.
I'm not.
Okay, open that door and step out.
Chill, officer. Okay, fine.
Do it, man. And do not make any sudden movements. Keep your hands where I can see them.
I don't have nothing.
Okay, well, we're not gonna play this game. Step out.
I just came to the
Step out of the vehicle like I told you to. Keep your hands up. Walk towards the back of your car. I'll tase you through the window if I have to, bro. Keep your hands where I can see them. Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back or you're gonna get tased. Do me a favor, man. Cuff him up. You're being detained right now, man. Pending investigation.
Why detained?
I'll tell you why in a second. You're being evasive when I'm trying to stop you. You're refusing to give me your name and date of birth. That's considered concealing identity. Come back this way, man. You said you refused to give me your information? Well, guess what? You have to give me your information on a traffic stop.
I didn't refuse my testimony.
Yes, you did. You said I don't have to give you that information.
I said, why should I ask her questions? Contacting her.
Nah, he's just detained.
I will taser you through this window if I have to. Take notes, other people in law enforcement. This is a masterclass in dealing with people with dick for brains. Not to be confused with people that have dick on the brain, like some of you wonderful people watching this video right now, wondering what my coochie harpoon fucking looks like. I know who you are, and that's fine. You can visualize my penis anytime you want. That is my gift to the world. Oh, mate, you have your hat on backwards, but you've got sunglasses on to shade the sun. That's like putting a condom on your finger so you can go bareback on your girlfriend and then wonder why she's now pregnant, right? You are detained. Oh, don't answer fucking questions. Well, that's why you're detained, right? You are fucking stupid, right? You're not answering questions. Who the fuck do you think you are? The protector of the lost city of Atlanta's location? The cops not going to give two fucks who you are. They just want to identify you. It's not like he's going to get your address and start posting your photos of his dick in the mail, for fuck's sake. But we know what's going to happen now, don't we? He's got to do it again. He is now literally going to play Fuck Around and find out round 2.
You cannot detain me for no reason.
I'm detaining you under suspicion of concealing identity, man.
You cannot.
Yes, we just did.
See, you just detained, and that's it. You know what that means?
What that means?
It means we're going to conduct an investigation. We're going to figure out
I
who
have
you are.
nothing in my. I just went to the store to get something for my
Just sit
kids.
down and we'll
Have a seat,
explain
man.
to you, dude. Just fucking relax.
You
Have a seat.
You guys making me waste my time for no
No,
reason.
you're wasting our time. Have a seat. Swing your legs in.
I'm not swinging my legs in.
Swing your legs in.
I know my rights.
Guess what? You're under arrest now for obstructing an officer. Now you are under arrest. Step out again. We're gonna
No.
Step out.
Sorry, hey, officer.
You're not gonna do this, bro. You sure you want to play this game?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Then knock your shit off.
Okay.
Guess what? You are now under arrest. You were just detained.
No,
but if you want to be stupid, this is what's
no.
happening.
Please do not.
So no,
Sir,
you're under arrest for
please
obstructing
do
an
not.
officer.
I have kids.
I don't give a
I
shit.
need
You
to
are
take
under
the food to
arrest.
my kid. Hey, please. You have kids,
K-12
right?
Central log this detainee as a 1015.
Officer,
Guess what,
please.
bro? You are under arrest now. We're not playing this game. No please.
I'm not playing no game.
No please, no
Officer,
nothing.
please.
And relax.
Officer, I cannot.
No, you're under arrest, and your vehicle's going to be towed now.
Officer, let me call my wife to
No,
come pick up the
not
vehicle.
happening. You want to play stupid games, you're going to win stupid prizes.
I don't want to pay.
Guess what? I'm pulling you over for a lawful reason. You've been obstructing my investigation from the beginning. You refusing to give me your information. That's called concealing identity. You're not following my commands to step out of the vehicle. You're not following my commands when I tell you to turn around. You're not getting in the car like we asked you. Do I need to go on? This list goes on and on. When we tell you to do something and we're giving you a lawful order, that's the way it is. I don't give a shit if you understand or not. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir, I didn't
Okay,
know
so
that.
you are under arrest.
I didn't know.
Now you know.
Oh, this just gets better and better, doesn't it? Officer, you're fucked, mate, and I should probably go drinking together. Maybe we can go halves in a NASCAR or something, because I just want to spend some fucking time with him, and I think that's probably the best way to spend time with him. You see, he was once the commander of the fuck army. Oh, they trained for years in the art of giving a fuck, but after a series of fuck defeats, all the fuck troops, they just stopped giving a fuck. So he just stood down his command and retired from the fuck army, and he had to hand back any fucks that he was issued before he joined the police. And you see, when he joined the police, the fucking officers gave him a choice of having some fucks on his gear that he could, you know, give to people if they needed to be given a fuck, but he had some fucking flashbacks of the fuck battle of '08, which I get because I was in that battle and I can fully understand why he wouldn't want to carry any fucks on him. So he opted out of carrying any fucks to give, even to this cornfield sex offender.
There's no please.
I don't have nothing.
You might as well stop begging. Save your dignity, man. You're under arrest at this point.
I don't have anything. Why are you searching me? Are you searching me if I was like
You're
that?
under arrest. That gives us the right to search you.
For what reason?
Obstructing an officer and concealing identity.
Hey, why are you taking my stuff away?
It's going with you, man. I'm just taking it off.
Oh my.
I just know that you're under arrest.
For what? He's not giving me no reason.
I just told you multiple times.
Can you
start
get your
listening.
supervisor in here, please?
Yes,
Let
once
me
we're
get a
done.
supervisor because
Once we're
you're
done.
I'm getting the
You know, we'll put him in my car. Since I got.
you're getting me the 10 for no reason. Oh my god.
No.
This is
We're not going to play this game.
This is ridiculous. I just said, my wife just sent me to the circuit again for
Hey, you need to stop tensing up or you're going to have a bad day. I'm telling you that right now. Have a seat.
Oh my god, officer, come on.
Take a seat, dude. I'll explain to you right now.
Just let me, what? You guys
So-
not telling me anything.
I'm going to read your Miranda rights, okay? All right, so hear me out. Don't interrupt me.
Why should I give you my 39 if you're not giving me no explanations?
We can detain you as a John Doe, and we'll keep you booked indefinitely until we figure out who you are. So be quiet and listen for 2 seconds.
Officer,
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Officer,
You have the right to talk to a
cannot
lawyer and have him
take
present with
anything.
you while you're being questioned.
Let me
You can't
come
afford
on.
to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer my questions or make any statements.
Officer,
Do you understand these rights as I've explained them to you? Yes or no? It's a yes or no question, man.
yes, I do understand, but you detain me for no reason, officer.
No, I've explained to you 10 times over.
I didn't,
What's going
I
on?
haven't break no laws.
What in the actual fuck are you on about? Oh, Farmers Market Ricky Ricardo, the cop has told you more times than a special school teacher says, no, we don't touch that. What you've done wrong. Oh, you got some splaining to do. Oh, go Diego, go. You are in more shit than Elton John on his wedding night. Oh, I didn't break any laws. Oh, I didn't do this. Yeah, you fucking did, you wet spot sleeper. You failed to identify and now you're obstructing. So shut the fuck up.
Do I need to explain it to you one last
how to
time?
break no
Are you willing to
laws.
listen? I'll explain to you one last time. Okay, now do not interrupt me. If you interrupt me, this door shuts and this conversation is over. I was going to stop you because I ran your license plate and the plates and insurance are suspended. The owner of this car has a warrant. That is why I'm going to stop you. I go to pull you over. As I come into the neighborhoods behind you, you're obviously going over the speed limit. You stopped at that stop sign for a half second. My lights were on. You did not pull over. I come to stop you. I tell you to roll your windows down. You don't listen. Once I tell you why I've stopped you, ask for your information, you're refusing to give me that information. You can't do that. It's called concealing identity. I've stopped you for a lawful reason. I don't care if you agree with it or not. You have to give your information. You refuse to give it. I tell you to exit the vehicle. You're argumentative. You don't listen. You take a while to get to the back of that car. I tell you to turn around. You don't listen.
So while Officer, you're fucked, mate, is dropping truth bombs on his shemale over here, his partner has actually gone out and confirmed that he does indeed have some active warrants. So Lollipop Guild cartel member over here is more fucked than an LA hooker on Oscar night. Also, I do want to take 2 seconds out to thank this video's sponsor. This video's sponsor is indeed Anne Hathaway's tits from the movie Love and Other Drugs. Whew, now I remember why I let her come over all the time in the middle of the night to ride my pogo stick to Pleasureville. Have a fucking look at that.
Looks like you have multiple warrants, which is probably why you've been acting the way you've been acting. They're being confirmed. You're already under arrest for obstructing an officer and concealing identity. There's some warrants you have, which are being confirmed.
Can I make a call, please?
We'll let you make a call in a bit. I have to arrange to call a tow truck. Anytime we arrest you by department policy, we tow the vehicle. Okay?
No.
Yes.
That's not.
That is true.
I can call someone to pick it up.
That's not. We're not doing that today.
They've done it before that they can come and pick it up. Now we cannot.
If the registered owner is on site at the time of the stop, I can release the vehicle to them. There was nobody else in that car, therefore I have to tow it. Okay?
I've been pulled
over. Swing your feet in.
I've been pulled over before.
Well, this isn't the previous times. Swing your legs in. You're under arrest.
Why?
Swing your legs in.
Why? Let me make a call.
Put your leg. Okay.
You're being not cooperative. Let us do our thing. Hey, let me talk, dude. All right, we're done with you.
I'm not done yet, though. Let me talk.
No, we're done. All right.
I have the right to
go inside.
Talk.
Put your feet in. Let me do our paperwork, and then maybe we can get a phone call. Okay? You do have the right for a phone call, but that's inside the jail. We're probably going to be nice and give you a phone call.
I don't know the numbers, and right there they don't let me use
We will get your cell phone. If you need to make a call from your phone, we'll let you do that, but we're not going to do that with you not listening and keeping your leg in the way of the door.
I need to make a phone call right now. Please.
It's not going to happen right now. We have things we need to do.
I have foot in my vehicle.
Watch your foot. I don't want your foot getting slammed in the door.
Vehicle, officer. I got kids to feed.
We'll let you make a phone call in a bit, but you got to swing your foot in because we have to do what's called a tow inventory. And then we will worry about your phone.
Let us do our thing, dude, and I'll talk to you right now.
And if there's somebody that can come pick up the food, cool, but somebody can't come and get the vehicle. Okay? So swing your foot in. You're already making this way harder than it has to be.
This fucking confuses me. Why is it when you act like a cunt to cops, you then expect the cops are going to do you some kind of favour? Right? I'm not going to go to a restaurant, go to my waiter and punch him square in the fucking balls and then expect him to give me great service. Like, I know true well if I hit him square in the fucking nuts, then my food will be made with more semen than what you will find in a naval submarine. Right, if you work with the cops, 9 times out of 10, they'll fucking work with you. Treat them like shit, and you're gonna end up like swiper no swiping over here.
Where's your girl at? You said you had some food up there, some avocado, cilantro, stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Where is she coming from? Because we can't wait forever. The tow truck's already on the way.
She just lives right here down the street.
Down the street?
Yes.
Okay. Before I make this phone call, or let you make it, I know you've had time to think. Can you see how this was all avoidable? You had the warrants, that was unmistakable. I would have been more willing to cut you slack on the whole plate being suspended, insurance being suspended. You would have gone in just for the warrants, but because of your demeanor, now you picked up 2 extra charges. Stupid, totally unnecessary. I'm not trying to be a I've explained 10 times over why I pulled you over. I've been pulling people over all day. You've seen me sitting there for most of the day. In between calls, I've been there, stopping people left and right. I saw you pull in. I've been running everybody's plate. I'm not singling you out. I run everybody's plate that drives by.
I saw it, yes, sir.
Okay.
I saw you
so,
up, yeah.
If you do have any future interaction with law enforcement, comply. Even if you think it's bullshit or like, hey, you can't stop me, I don't care. Play the game. If you feel an officer violated your rights, take it up in court. Taking it out on the street like this, you're not going to win, bro. It's going to be a losing battle for you every time. You were on the brink of getting tased.
That's what I was told by my cousin. He's an officer like you guys.
Who's your cousin?
Soto.
Which one? Where does he work?
He works for you.
Soto?
Yes.
What, he told you not to listen to officers?
No, he said that if they come to you aggressive, to not answer questions because they're violating your rights. Like,
horrible advice, man. If an officer's being a or you feel like they're violating your rights, play the game and take it up in court with a defense attorney.
Well,
I stopped you for a lawful reason. If I was pulling you over just for the hell of it, yes, sir, then yeah, don't play the game.
I thought it was, I mean, since he's an officer, I thought he was right, you know what I mean?
You're following bad advice, man. I'm telling you right now. Because if you get stopped, it's for a reason. If the officer won't tell you, I was telling you why you were stopped. If you're like, hey, why am I getting stopped? And I'm like, don't worry about it. Then yeah, hey, get a supervisor. But if I'm like, hey, look, I stopped you because your plates and insurance are coming back suspended and the owner of this car has a warrant, that's enough probable cause right there.
You're Officer Rico, right?
Officer Rico, yeah. So, I'll be more than happy to talk to your cousin next time I see him, and I'm going to ask him if you're telling the truth right now, because I highly doubt that he would say that.
Yeah, I'll take things no cop would ever say for 300, thanks. This cop is right. There is no cop on this planet that would say what this fuckhead claims his cousin said. Oh, yeah, don't listen to the cops, mate. Don't answer any of their questions either. You sure your fucking cousin actually likes you? Because it sounds like he has conspired with the rest of the family to get you to go to prison. Yeah, cuz. Tell the cops that you don't answer questions. Also, you should probably carry this gun on you and fire some warning shots in the air if they ever pull you over. Then tell them to check your trunk for the dead body that you're going to be transporting around. That will fucking show them that you're not fooling about.
No cop is going to be like, yeah, don't listen to the cops. If they're full of shit or they're a dick, no, they're a dick.
He never said not listen to you guys. He just said, you know, just tell him the reason why he's stopping you or why you should ask questions. You know
Which I did, right?
I mean,
we're allowed to identify you.
Yes, you are. You guys are allowed. I know that, but you came up to me like yelling at me if I was like a criminal.
I was telling you to roll your windows down, and you were refusing to do so. When I got to yell at you 3 times, I tell everybody we stop. Hey, can you roll your windows down? I got to talk loud. You're not going to hear me over the engine. Hey, can you roll your windows down? Nothing, just staring at me. Roll your windows down. I have to be louder so you can hear me, right? Can you see why I'm not yelling at you right out the gate? I'm trying to be nice at first. You're not listening. How do I know you're not reaching for a gun?
No, I'm not reaching.
But how do I know that? Do I know you, bro? I don't know you. I don't know if you're reaching for shit. I don't know if you're hiding stuff. So, if the situation escalates, it's because of your actions, man. You have to take responsibility for your actions. So you roll the windows down, and look at how you were acting, bro.
I was acting fine. You were trying to tase me for no reason.
No. You're having a memory lapse. Everything's been recorded on camera. You refused to give me your information, and I even asked you, oh, so are you refusing to give me your information? That's concealing identity.
I never said
No, I don't have to. Okay, well, guess what? Get out of the car. You don't listen. I've already given you a lawful command. You're not going to listen, you're going to get tased.
Oh, right, so your cousin didn't actually say that, you pigeon molester. Did you think that the cop wasn't going to go and check with your cousin? Like, I'm pretty sure police talk to one another back at the station. Oh, I can't be fucking held accountable if that is true or not, but I'm going to take a fucking educated guess and assume that police talk to one another back at the station. Like, hey, did you tell your cousin to be a complete and utter fuckhead to people? No, I did not. Fucking hell, mate. Right, the cop also gave a very accurate play-by-play on what happened, because it seems that all the food wrapped in tinfoil is fucked with this guy's brain worse than Charlie Sheen's blood. Right, you chose to fuck around and find out. It didn't go the way you thought it was gonna go, and now you get to go to jail for a Bubba butt burrito.
Well within my rights. You're actually lucky that I had restraint, because I got to tase you the moment you decided not to exit the car. I didn't. I had you come to the back. Told you to turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're being detained. You still didn't listen. I still could have tased you. So look, there's twice. I was well within my rights to tase you, and I didn't.
But you saw me not have anything. I put my hands up.
Bro, I don't know your intentions. I don't know if you got weapons, but I'm through explaining myself. I've explained myself to you so well. Usually I'm like, you know what? Take it up in court. I don't have to explain shit to you. But I've explained everything to you, the reasoning why I did what I did, man. If I was a dick, I would have tased you in 1 second without warning. I gave you many opportunities. Luckily, you didn't get tased. So what's done is done. You're picking up a concealing charge. You're picking up an obstructing charge. And you also have 2 warrants, traffic stuff. One's out of state police. One's out of Mesilla Police Department. Okay? Once I get those warrants, I'll let you know what they were for. But it's tickets. Hello. How you doing? Good. You the girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to hear what happened?
No. I guess just he told me the license plate expired.
So I just want to tell you, just to keep you informed, I'll keep it brief. The only reason I was going to stop him, I was sitting down by the gas station in Idaho and Solano. We're running traffic, so there's always people speeding through there.
Yeah.
So I ran the plate, and it was saying that the plates are suspended, insurance is suspended. You're the owner, right?
Yes.
You got a warrant, but it's not extraditable. That means it's not for this area. So I would check into that. I believe it was Bernalillo County, so you must have gotten tickets or something in Albuquerque.
Yeah, it was when I had my son at the hospital and he passed away, so I've not been able to,
Yeah, no, and I totally understand that. So that's the reason I was going to stop him. So as soon as he saw me pull out, of course, he speeds up. He started zigzagging through the neighborhoods. He said he was going the speed limit. There's no way. I had my lights on, and he was just gaining. He almost blew the stop sign back there to get away. So whenever I stop him here, I see him leaning over to the right. So as a cop, I'm like, is he getting a gun? Is he hiding stuff? I got to be cautious. So I walk up, and his windows are up, and I have to tell him 3 times, hey, man, roll your windows down. Nothing. Roll your windows down. Nothing. So I got to yell, roll your windows down. And of course, he gets, well, you yelling. It's like, look, man, I don't know who you are. I don't know what your intentions are. This is why I'm stopping you. And do you have a license? No. Do you have an ID? No. Okay, can I get your name and date of birth? I don't have to give that to you. I'm like, well, yes, you do. I'm not going to give it. Look, bro, that's considered concealing identity. If you want to play this game, I don't have to give you, okay, step out of the car. He didn't want to step out, so I had to point my taser at him. And luckily, he didn't get tased because he was on the brink.
I don't know why he does that.
Yeah,
But
argumentative.
It's not the first time he does that.
His missus seems to be well and truly over his shit as well. And what sort of fucking idiot would put her through this after she's already gone through the loss of a child? This future prison wife just wants to make her life worse by any means necessary, and if that means fucking with the cops and forcing her to clean up after him, then that's what he's gonna do. He couldn't be more of an arsehole, even if he was wearing a Delete Laws t-shirt whilst on the phone to Long Island audits and actively kicking a kitten at the same time. Mate, you're like a mozzie bite on a fucking nipple. Painfully annoying.
Yeah, and so I get him to the back. He doesn't want to turn around. I mean, I was well within my rights to tase him, but I didn't. So we cuff him up, doesn't want to get in the back of the car. He's just being stupid. I'm like, bro, you're making it worse than it has to be. And so he has 2 warrants that are for tickets.
Yeah.
One's out of
Also, you
Missio,
actually
one's out
got
of state
his
police.
name. He gave you his name.
Well, we got his license. Eventually he gave it up. He was playing stupid, didn't want to get in the car. Yeah, and so if they can, I'll even let them know, like, hey, look, she's being cool, he's being an idiot, but unfortunately we have to call out the tow truck. If they do take it, though, I will let you take out whatever you need. The food, the car seats, anything you need out of there, feel free to take. I'll make sure you get a copy of the tow sheet. That way, if they do take it, you have their address and phone number, and you know where it is.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, I've been talking with him. I've explained everything I just told you. I've told him at least 5 times.
Yeah.
And he's still, I don't understand why you stopped me and you're treating me like a criminal. I'm like, bro, come on.
If you would have been cooperating,
Yeah.
you know.
I told him, I was like, look, now you're getting tickets for the plate and the insurance. If he had been cool, I would have been like, don't worry about that. You have the warrants. I have to arrest you on that. But that would be it. Let's call somebody down here to get the car if possible. But with him being all crazy, I'm like, you know what, forget it. A bunch of cops earlier.
No.
We had a guy running from us on a stolen motorcycle. So your address isn't where it happened, but it was right near. So I don't know if you guys happen to see all that.
Yeah, we always see all that stuff.
Bad neighborhood, unfortunately.
Yeah. We always just try to keep our kids inside, you know, just because things are
I would.
crazy.
There's so many crackheads and everybody's hopped up on fentanyl.
Yeah.
And
so
I'm glad there's nothing illegal in this car, because that's my first thought as a cop.
Yeah.
Is I see somebody reaching over, they just took a long time to pull over, won't roll the windows down. I'm thinking drugs and guns.
Yeah, no shit. In this wonderful neighbourhood, I would have been the same. He wasn't stepping out, he wasn't following lawful commands, he wasn't stopping straight away, and he's acting shiftier than R. Kelly at a cheerleading summer camp. Shopping cart collector Kevin is just lucky that fucking officer, you're fucked mate, didn't shoot his chipmunk cock completely off. Alright, now let's skip ahead to the arrival of Hotel de Jail, where this fucking wonderful waste of functioning lungs can finally check in for a few days. Oh, I really hope that penis is still on the room service menu. I really do.
Want to step out? Just right through that door that they have open. Thank you, I appreciate that. There's going to be some benches to your right. If you could face those, I'll take your handcuffs off. Over here. And I take off this cuff, put your hand on the back of your head. Same with this one. All right, you can relax, man. Do me a favor, if you could take your belt off, your ring, your earrings, it's just going to go in your property bag.
Ring as well?
Yeah, it's going with you, it's just part of your property. So just have a seat, medical's going to have questions for you here in a bit.
It's fucking amazing how quick Ricky Martin's backup dancer started to comply once he got to jail. It was almost like he found out that being full of YouTube bullshit didn't work out for him. And as much as he claims he was told by his cousin or whatever, and a few people might say in the comments that he wasn't technically a sovereign citizen, look at the evidence! Look at the evidence! Look at what he says! We know that some bloody dumb hood rat filled his head up with some YouTube uni level of dumb stupidity, and he just fucking went along with it. And we now know that he has been done for suspended registration, no proof of insurance, driving while suspended, concealment of identification, resisting arrest, and obstruction. So he's going to have a wonderful time playing fucking prison origami with his arsehole. Oh, they're going to have a great time. They'll probably make a brooch out of it. They'll probably make a little plane or a fucking crane out of it. Oh, you can do some wonderful stuff with prison anal fucking origami. He's going to have a great time. He's going to be fucking really popular in arts and crafts, I can guarantee that. On that note, though, it does bring us to the end of another great video. I hope you've had a bit of fun. I hope you've had a bit of a laugh, and I hope that you've taken your shirt off, got naked. If you want, press that like and subscribe button, because if you have, now you can run off down the street all the way down to your local cafe, fucking kick in the doors of your local cafe and tell every bastard you see. You go put down your drinks and your fucking little bloody cookies or whatever, and you just watch this fucking video. And then you can show everyone in the cafe this awesome video. They're gonna fucking have a good laugh. They'll probably take their shirts off. They'll probably get naked as well. And there's gonna be a cafe of orginess happening, and you get to be part of it, and who knows, you might just get some money. But I've got to get going. I've got to catch up with fucking Terry. Fucking Terry. Let me tell you, I'm sitting there with him the other day, and he was telling me how he's got this prescription for daily sex from his doctor, and his wife wasn't up for it. And I said, what are you fucking on about? What do you mean a prescription for daily sex? Are you, what the fuck, man? And I believe I actually looked at him in the eye and said, what in the actual fuck are you on about, Terry? And he goes, no, I've got a prescription right here from my doctor that says that I'm to have daily sex. And I said, well, fucking show me this prescription. And he handed it to me, and I had a bit of a read at it, and I said, for fuck's sake, Terry, this is your treatment plan for your dyslexia. Fucking Terry. All right.